Buddy, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to talk about. I had so many ideas about what this was going to be while I was at work and everything, only to have everything get flipped the fucking around near the end half of this, okay? Now, if you understand what I'm saying, if the title doesn't give it back to you, I'm going to give it a little bit of backstory while I ramble on. I haven't done a rambling video like this in a while. I mean, technically I did a couple weeks ago when I did the trap move, but it's like a different type of thing. You understand? Okay, you'll understand. Maybe you'll understand. Okay. Alright, I like One Piece. I think One Piece is probably anime at its peak. Am I saying that as kind of like an anime little dweeb noob? Yeah, I still haven't even seen Tokyo Ghoul yet, or Soul Eater, or Full Metal Alchemist, or Bleach, alright? The big ones that people... And I don't even like Dragon Ball. Oh my god, I'm sorry for you anime fans that are fucking twisting your nipples right now in anger about what I just said. I think Dragon Ball fucking sucks. I think it's boring. I don't like it. I watched the abridged version. That's funny. I see people talk about Dragon Ball, so I know a lot about Dragon Ball. But it just doesn't seem like there's a lot to really get into. Goku is just, like, super strong, and that's it. Like, there's no struggle there. Like, there's no like, oh, he might lose or something else bad might happen. Like, I don't think maybe I'm wrong, but like from what I've seen and everything I've watched or whatever, Dragon Ball falls off really, really fast, and there's not much to get into. So, I'm kind of an anime noob. You know what I have seen? I've seen like Attack on Titan. I've seen the Narutos. I've seen Heaven's Lost Property. It's probably my favorite one, honestly. So, but that's not what this is about. Okay, I'm not here to argue about whether my knowledge is better than other people's knowledge because of what you have seen, what you haven't seen. Technically, I don't even think that really fucking matters, because One Piece is peak. I don't care what you fucking say. Every arc that I've seen just keeps getting better and better and better. The base after Skypiea is still probably my favorite, even though it's technically filler. Even though if it was filler, why do some things happen that have to do with the actual fucking story? You know, you numb nuts. How do you think the Mary gets hurt? It gets hurt in the naval base. Spoilers, by the way, for anything after episode, everything up to episode 407. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about everything up to 407. That's where I'm at. But I know this is gonna be weird because I'm already spoiling the show. But I'm gonna ask, don't spoil anything after those episodes, because I want to be completely blind about the show. I know certain things that happen in the future, but I don't want to be given all the answers or anything. I want to keep finding out, because this show keeps surprising me in weird and like fun ways, and it's really dope. But so spoilers for everything up to 406 or 7. I don't exactly remember where I ended off of. But spoilers for everything up to that. Please don't spoil anything out after that. I know the One Piece community is a very big community, and some of you, when I put the tags in, are probably going to find this and listen to me talk about it, hopefully. And if you are, thank you. I appreciate it. But I have to talk about it, man, because it's been in my head all day. So, like I said, backstory. I don't know why I went on my little rant about being like, oh, you see, I'm an anime noob because I haven't seen the animes everyone always talks about all the time and everything like that. But I really do. I want to watch those. I want to watch like the basic ones, like Soul Eater, Tokyo Ghoul, and the ones that people always talk about that like they have good shonen, they have good stories, and everything like that. But yeah, I have seen Heaven's Lost Property, which means I think I'm an anime pro. So back to what I was saying. I watched One Piece. I got really into it after the live action show. I was like, okay, the live action was really fucking dope. I had never watched the anime before. I had just heard about it, and I heard like Luffy was an annoying character. It's 1,000 episodes long. It's like one of the longest ones that's been running, and you know, stuff like that. And I've heard people talk shit about it a lot, but then I realized the people that were talking shit about it all the time weren't anime people. Like they would just watch it here and there, like the really popular ones, and they would move on. They weren't really delved into the stuff and everything like that. They were just like, you know, they were more noobish than I was. So then after the live action show, I got really into One Piece, and I started talking about it with my buddy at the shed, and we were like, because we watched it together, and it was really cool. And I'm super excited for season 2, especially because who's going to be in season 2? It's going to be Smoker and everyone. I love the little part where they go into the island where Gold D. Roger. Was executed. And if you expect to remember any of these names, no, because just like Naruto in the War Arc, I learned a lot of big fucking names, and I don't know how to pronounce them. And I don't even remember a lot of them, so I'm going to give the descriptions of the characters by what I know them as, and not as their names, because holy shit, is there some characters in this arc. I haven't even gotten to tell you the arc that I'm at because I keep rambling. But okay, I watched One Piece. Started watching the anime. I got fucking hooked on the anime. Just like a bunch of other people at the very beginning, hated Luffy, thought he was a fucking boring, goofy, dumb-ass character that meant nothing. And then as I progressed more and more through it, I start to love Luffy, and he's one of my favorite characters. And I think the anime is just really fucking good, and it slowly started becoming my favorite anime. Before this, my favorite anime, I jokingly said it was Heaven's Lost Property. I actually really do like Heaven's Lost Property. I think it's very slept on, very overlooked, and just because there's a lot of titties and angels with titties and nudity. Well, not nudity. They don't really actually get nude, but there's just a lot of like basically hentai. But there's a really good story behind it too, which I think I will touch on a long time from now, because I don't really feel like going back and watching the dude have flying panties all around him and then learn that he actually is just like a caring soul. But we don't talk about that one. We're not talking about that. But let's talk about that. But, okay, my favorite anime so up to then was actually Attack on Titan. Amazing because of the story. The story of Attack on Titan always hits with me. It's really good. The fact that it's all about, like, rebellion, freedom, fighting for your friends, and then in the very end of it, destroying the entire fucking world. I always thought it was really cool. A lot of the stuff that they do is sort of relatable to what's been going on, especially in American politics recently, and how, you should fight back against your overarching government when they're trying to take your rights away and then treat you like shit, and when they're selfish assholes. Stuff like that. But we don't need to do that, like oppressive government, but I love the Attack on Titan. Then I started watching One Piece, and One Piece, I still really love Durarara. My buddy's been showing me that. I still haven't finished that yet because I watched it with my buddy, so I haven't got to finish it yet, but it has also became one of my favorite animes due to the story, because it's different than how Attack on Titan does theirs, whereas Attack on Titan is one long overarching story that goes episode by episode. Durarara is one big overarching story, but it will show you different parts of the story, and then it'll slowly wrap itself around near the end of the season, or near the little arcs that they have, which is really cool the way they do it. And it sounds, I guess the way I explain it sounds kind of annoying, where you have to you put the bits and pieces together by them showing you different perspectives of the thing, but the way they portray it and the way they do it is fucking phenomenal. So it is another one of my favorite ones. But then, okay, stop. It's already been 7 minutes, Church. God damn it, Church. I always do this. Okay, so I started watching One Piece, and it became one of my favorite animes. Absolutely fucking loved it. I adored it. I thought it was great. I love everything about it. Like I said, every arc keeps going more and more. I love some of the filler arcs. Like I said, the naval base, the one where they find the old dragon dude. They gotta go to that island that pops up every 1,000 years or 100,000 years, and then he gets reborn, and they meet the little girl. I really love that one as well. And I remember a lot about the show that I don't really remember a lot about shows, because I don't really keep in touch, but this was, a lot of One Piece is very, very memorable to me. And I wanted to do a thing where I went back, before I just kept watching it, went back every arc and, get my thoughts about every arc. But I don't want to do that now, because I don't want to restart it. I want to keep going, because I'm at episode 400. I really want to catch up to the anime, which is now probably 1,100 episodes. So I really want to catch up to the anime, so I'm probably not going to do that yet, but I probably will eventually do that, because I have so many thoughts about that show, and so many stuff I want to just say about it, as you can see, even though I barely talked about the goddamn show up until now. But I got up to episode 386, which was right after the Thriller Bark, and then it was near that part where you meet Duval, I think is his name. It's basically just fake Sanji, or Sanji's clone, the one from the Wanted poster that gets butthurt because he looks ugly, and that's just his plot. And I didn't like him at first, and I saw that and I was like, okay, the show's kind of getting campy and goofy, and I think what happened was Thriller Bark was so good, and I thought it was fucking amazing, and the show up to then was just so fucking good. It just kept hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting, and it never seemed to fall off. So it was so good that afterwards, you get the Foxy Pirate arcs and everything, and then it does sort of the filler arcs do kind of tend to fall off, and they do kind of tend to get really boring and lazy. So I kind of was it was so good that now I got, what's the word called? It was an overabundance of joy that I felt if I kept watching the show, it was gonna end. So I just kind of fell off from it. Not because it was bad. I have no idea why. Like I said, it was an overabundance of joy or something, of excitement, of just good-hearted television and stuff like that. So I don't know why exactly I fell off from it. I don't really have a reason. I just kind of did. I just kind of stopped watching it. After like 386, I just kind of like fell off, and I was like, okay. And then I got really. I was like, I'll come back to watch it, like, because I would take like weeks in between some arcs, because I would let them sit there and simmer and think about them for a little bit and joke about them and talk to them with my friends who also have seen the show and everything, and I would let them simmer a bit in my brain. But then what would happen is I would go back to it after a couple weeks, always. But then this time I didn't, because after a couple weeks, I started finding out about other TV shows. Like, I watched The Boys. I got really into The Boys. I really like The fucking Boys. I think that's a really good TV show. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. There was a couple good podcasts that were coming out. They were coming out weekly that I was really into. I was rewatching old YouTube videos. I got really into Assassin's Creed, so I started watching stuff about Assassin's Creed. And I got really into gaming, and I can't really game and watch One Piece at the same time because it doesn't. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. You can't understand me now. I'm trying to do that because I want to get to the point. I've already got the 10-minute mark, and I haven't even mentioned what I wanted to fucking talk about yet. But so yeah, I wanted to watch the show, but I also wanted to play games, and I was trying to mix a lot of stuff together, and then I found out about X-Men 97, and I had to watch X-Men 97, and that was really fucking good. I think it's a great show. There's a dude. I'm gonna link a video down below. Of a dude who made a fucking fantastic video about X-Men 97. His name is High Top Films. Fucking phenomenal. And it's a shame that it doesn't have more views than it does, because it is a phenomenal like mini review of the show and all the cool things about it, without really spoiling too much and just making you really, really intrigued in it and everything. So it's really, really good. But stop shitting on the shows. You gotta talk about the one you want to talk about. So I haven't watched One Piece in I'd say at least 3 months. Before today. It was like a 3-month break, but when I went back into it, I jumped straight back into episode 300 and the 390s, I think is what it is. I think it was at 396, but I jumped straight back into it. When I jumped back into it, they were still fighting Duval, is what I think his name is. I'm gonna keep calling him Duval, and just know, when I say Duval, if I'm talking about somebody else, I mean it's the dude that looked like Sanji's wanted poster after Enies Lobby. After Thriller Bark. That's the one that I'm talking about. So I jump back in, and they're still fighting Duval, and he literally gets his ass kicked the same episode. That's the episode that I came back to. When I came back, I thought I was going to rewatch some stuff and try to remember, but no, once I started watching the show again, everything fucking hit again. I remembered all of it. I remembered the fact that they got Brooke now, that the blue whale that they met in the very beginning of the show is actually Brooke's friend that he met from a long time ago. I remembered a lot of the other stuff that I thought was really cool. I remember the fact that Zoro's little 9-sword arm thing that happened in Enies Lobby never came back up again. The fact that Sanji everything weird happened in Enies Lobby. That's where he got Gear 2 and Gear 3. Sanji's fucking hot foot attack that I'm pretty sure should always melt his foot whenever he uses it, but somehow it doesn't. I remember King doing the thing with Zoro. Not King, his name's not King, it's Kuma doing the thing with Zoro. I remembered a lot of the show. Everything just started snapping back into place. Alright? So I kept watching it. And then I got to I don't know the name of it. I'm going to keep calling it Bubble Island. If that pisses anyone off, go fuck yourself. I'm going to call it Bubble Island because there's a bunch of bubbles everywhere. It's the one with the big trees. They got to go to get their ship coded so they can go to Fishman Island. And that's another reason I felt the show. I heard a lot of people talk about how it starts to slowly fall off after Thriller Bark, and it slows down, and the characters get really boring, and stuff like that. So it kind of threw me off. So I took a month break. God, I wish I fucking didn't. I keep forgetting how good this fucking show is. I guess this might be my new favorite arc right now, even though I know for a fact, Enies Lobby and Thriller Bark are both better than this little mini one that I'm watching right now. I know they are, but I think what it is I haven't seen the show in so long, I haven't rewatched those arcs, where this one, just so much cool shit happens in it, that I'm blown away, where I have to think it's my favorite, because it's so fucking baller. So it's called the Applegate Island, whatever, but I'm calling it Bubble Island. And it starts off pretty normal for the fucking show. They go to the island, they're like, okay, we need a quest, we have to do this thing, so come on, let's do this, and we get our ship coded, we go to Fishman Island. I didn't think it was going to be anything huge happening here. It didn't seem like it. It seemed like they were just taking a little pit stop and then going to Fishman Island, like when they stumbled upon the two giants on that one island that were fighting for over 100 years. It was a little pit stop and everything, that then they were going to do this and then go do the big thing. Boy, was I fucking wrong. So much story stuff and important bullshit happens on this island. It's insane. But I didn't want to talk about that originally because I didn't know it was going to happen. Originally, what I wanted to talk about was the cool celestial dragon stuff that they do, and how like they showcase that the villainy really nice. And they build it up to that one little big punch that Luffy does in the human slave trading thing. Man, if you've never seen the anime and you're just listening to me talk, this probably sounds fucking insane. I promise you though, please watch One Piece. I don't care if you don't like anime, just give it at least a season. And if you don't like the first season, then quit out of it. But if you start to enjoy it, just keep letting it play and keep going with it. And I promise you, because it gets so much better. The fucking plot lines get so hardcore, dude. It's oh god, it's phenomenal. It's like eating dinner from your grandma, home cooked every day. That's how fucking good this show is. All right, a home cooked meal from grandma. So, like I said, so much stories. What I wanted to talk about was I love the islands. I love the atmosphere that One Piece brings to its islands. When they went to Skypiea, there was a lot of sky-themed stuff. The people had wings on their backs. They used the cool little dial things. Everything was made of clouds. They had to add like special stuff to their ship just to make sure they were able to do it. They had those cool little scooters and everything in Skypiea. And I love what they do with the island stuff. Like the atmosphere of the islands are cool. And then in this one, you have all those cool bubble stuff. So these bubbles keep popping up out of the island for some reason. They get secreted by the tree sap or something. It's pretty fucking dope. So they use the islands. They use the bubbles in really unique and interesting ways. Like you can ride in them because they don't really pop. So you can put like a little thing on the back of it and some handlebars on it, and you can ride in a bubble. You can store stuff in a bubble, and then it gets really light because the bubble's holding it. So if you have a bunch of bags or whatever you're trying to shop, you can fucking go in the bubble. You can put them in the bubble, and it's not heavy at all. You can live in the bubbles. They fucking surround them out of metal or something, reinforced metal, and you can fucking live in the goddamn bubble, and it's really cool, and it looks really dope, and you can add as many bubbles as you want because they're really cheap and easy, and then you need to stay there for at least like a couple years to like get your thing to transition from over the red line. If you're a pirate, you gotta leave your pirate ship, you gotta go over there. You can secrete your pirate ship with this fucking slack stuff, so you can go underneath the fucking ocean, which is cool, and it's something for the trees. And then there's a fucking amusement park, and all the amusement park stuff uses the bubbles. You know, the Ferris wheel is made with the bubbles, and it's really cool. And again, you're probably hearing me say that, and you'd be like, bubbles? What the fuck do you mean, bubbles? I just wanted to do that because you can't say bubbles angrily, and it's really, really funny people do it. You can't, what do you mean they're fucking using bubbles, huh? They're using goddamn bubbles to do shit? Bubbles are fucking, they're weak. They're not strong. Well, not these bubbles. These bubbles are super strong. They're like Bubbles Omega. Okay, they're fucking super strong bubbles. Don't worry about it. This is like they're like bubbles that Squirtle can use in fucking Pokemon, and when they explode, they do damage to people. Okay, except they don't do damage to people. I think they just explode, but they do explode when they get too high. And people scam people with the bubbles. Like if you get the bubble bike, you buy it for like 2,000 gold or whatever, 2,000 berries, and then you leave the island with the bike, and it just falls apart because they're scamming you. And there's a lot of human trafficking on the island. There's a lot of like slave labor in the island. But you don't have to worry about that. That's not important. I'm kidding. That's actually so important. That's what I'm getting at. So, on the island, there's these things called the Celestial Dragons. Now, when they talk about the Celestial Dragons, Hanshi, how do I forget his name? I think it's Hanshi, or it's Hashi. Hashi, the little fish man, one of the ones that used to torture Nami all the time, he gets saved. He makes octopus fritters, even though he's an octopus, which is kind of weird. And they point out how weird it is. I forget the explanation they gave for why he does it or whatever. But so the Celestial Dragons, they are like what they describe them as is the Celestial Dragons are the sons of the people that made the New World, like the sons of the people that made the Marines and started using the government to take over things. So they're like really high powered, but they're not actual dragons like we have seen that are in the show. They're just named that as a title. So they are the sons and daughters of the high-powered individuals, like the really preppy little bitch boys, they're like the Rockefeller children, essentially, of the One Piece. And you're not supposed to fuck with them. Whenever they walk around, you bow. They wear these masks to cover their faces and shit. They can just kill people, and everyone just doesn't let them do it. Some dude just literally takes a dude's wife right in front of him and then just shoots the guy, and it's really funny. It's actually not funny. It's actually really disheartening. and everything. They keep humans as slaves and fishermen as slaves and everything just because they can, and it's really fucked up. And there's like a lot of like stuff that goes into it, and they really show the villainy really well. So they get to the island right away, and the first thing that Hachi tells them is, if you see a celestial dragon do anything, even kill someone in front of you, do not interfere. You have to fucking promise me, because I know how you guys are. You guys are fucking crazy, and you do everything wrong, and you always get in the giant fights, and it ruins it. But if you do this now on this island, you will fucking die. They'll send some big marines after you, and you will fucking die, right? That's how they portray it. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's kind of weird. I know for a fact they're gonna fuck up though, because like, you're talking to the fucking Straw Hat Pirates. Like, I know for a goddamn fact someone's gonna fuck up somewhere, and I even called it out. I was like, they're gonna accidentally do it too. It's not even gonna be on purpose. They're gonna actually screw over one of the celestial dragons, and then it's gonna cause a big issue, and something's gonna happen. I was kind of right and kind of wrong. Zoro almost does, because he walks off the ship, and no one mentions to him, well, because they couldn't. Everyone forgot to mention it because he didn't go with the group of people that already knew about the island, the bubble island thing. So no one mentions it to him. So he goes and he almost cuts one down. But luckily he gets saved by one of the other pirate captains that are there, which there's, I think, like 6 of the cool pirate captains there, and they all have really weird powers, which I'll get into that in a fucking second, because goddamn, it's so odd. I'm like fucking Tim fucking Robinson in the one sketch where he's fucking sitting there in the dining room, or not in the restaurant with his woman. He just goes, what is happening? What? That's me. That was me, like, this entire arc, because it's so bizarre. So yeah, Hachi tells them not to fuck with any of the dragons, and they agree, and they say, fine, we fucking won't do it, whatever. And then the first time we see one of these celestials, is there's this dude with this collar on him. And it built it up. It's like, you build up, you're like, okay, I can't wait to see them. They have to be like super strong, right? They can't just be rich. Like, they have to be super strong. They're not just going to be people respect just because of the name that they hold, which it is. They just respect them because of the name that they hold. They're not strong. They're not built. They don't have devil fruit powers. They're just regular ass people with guns that treat people like shit just because they can, because of their namesake. So, I'm sorry, I'm scratching my leg. If you can hear scratching, and I keep pausing and doing things and everything, and you see me winch in pain, I'm scratching some bug bites on my leg, and I can't tell which bug bites have already been scratched and I already have blisters and stuff on them, and which don't. So now my leg is bleeding profusely, and I keep opening wounds. So, that's why. Shut up. I know I should stop scratching it, but they fucking itch. They fucking itch, okay? Who's yelling at me? So the first time we see the things with the celestial dragons is there's this dude with this collar on in the middle of this road, and he grabs this woman. He's begging. He's like, please get this off. I have a wife and kid. I just want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to go see my family. I left like my boy when he was just a boy, when he was just a baby, and he didn't see my face. Please let me go home. I don't want to be a pirate anymore. And I'm like really intrigued at this point. I'm like, holy shit, that's kind of hard. Like, the writing in this show is really good. So I'm like, damn, this is kind of hard. Like, I feel bad for this dude. I was like, what's wrong with the collar and everything? This is kind of weird. Like, I was like, okay, they're probably just going to break it off him. No. He tries to take it off, and it starts ticking. And now, you hear that, and you're probably like, it's going to explode. And in my head, I guess I probably should have thought that as well. But I didn't think they were going to cheap out like that and, like, do some, like, basic stuff like that. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying I didn't think they were... I thought it was going to do some, like, shocking thing. It was going to, like... I thought the ticking meant that someone was coming closer to him or something. I didn't think it meant he was messing with the collar and that it just explodes on contact like that. Like the fucking, like the things from Suicide Squad. He's got a chip on it. We some part of Suicide Squad? No, you some kind of slave. So, turns out this guy's one of the slaves, and Hachi is sitting there, and he's like, no, you can't help him, you can't do anything, you just have to sit here and watch. So what happens is, the collar fucking explodes. Like, his fucking head just gets fucking, it, like, explodes, all his fucking head. And I audibly out loud, like, the entire time watching this arc, I'm audibly out loud talking to myself at my job, and I'm pretty sure the people I'm working with probably think I'm crazy, especially when I yell things like, damn, he's using one of the fucking 6 paths of the fucking Renegon, or he just chopped that dude's head off and switched it with a cannonball, and stuff like that, you know? So they probably think I'm crazy, but I don't care, it's anime. His head explodes, and then it doesn't really explode, he gets really hurt, and he falls on the ground, and then you hear these people walk up, and everyone starts kneeling on the ground, and Hachi tells all of them to kneel as well. And Luffy and everything do, even though he doesn't want to. And then as this happens, this person comes up to him, and he's looking at him, he's like, oh, you stupid fucking slave. You tried to escape, didn't you? You know you can't do that, you stupid idiot. What's wrong with you? And then he fucking caps the guy. Like, he shoots him. Like, after his head exploded, he's on the ground groaning, most likely dying already. He just fucking shoots the dude with no hesitation and no mercy, like, no care. Like, his voice is just, it's so uncaring, it's so uncanny, and it kind of bugs me, and it throws me the wrong way. So you're like, oh my god, these guys are fucking evil. Like, these guys are absolutely fucking diabolical. That's crazy. They just kill the slaves, they just waste them, they have no care for them at all, which obviously they didn't, and I guess I should have known that, but to actually see it happen, and the way that the story portrays it is super nice. It makes it so satisfying when they get to the slave auction thing. It's so good. But that's the first time we see them. And then the second time we see them is this other dude. He's literally having a human crawl for him. Like, he's sitting on top of him, he's crawling. The guy's clearly been like doing it for like days or something. So he's just crawling, and as he's crawling, he's like, damn, you're so fucking slow. So just kicking him while he's on his fucking back and shit. And then he sees some people carrying this other hurt person, and he's like, why the fuck aren't you kneeling before me? I am royalty, bitch. Kneel in my presence, you fuckhead. I'm Jon Snow, King of Asgard. I just mixed up so many continuities right there, didn't I? Because I forgot what the Game of Thrones world was called. What's it called? What's this Game of Thrones world called? He's like, kneel, bitch, and they don't kneel. So they're like, please, we have to get this guy to the hospital. He's in serious condition. Won't you just let us go this one time? He's like, oh, I see. Well, you're right. You gotta do something about him. And he just kicks the fucking dude dying off the stretcher. He's like, put him out of his fucking misery. And then he looks at this girl, and she's just like sitting there. She's crying. She's like all nervous and everything. She's kneeling down. She's got her head down. She's not looking at him. And he just goes, yes, I want this to be my wife. And his fucking Secret Service member, they're like as shitty as ours are. He's just like, I will make the arrangements right around, sir, and I'll get her to be your 13th wife. And dude, just like, 1 through 5 been boring me lately. Send them back. I don't want them anymore. Alright, I'll make the arrangements, sir. And then the one dude is like, what? This like random dude comes over, he starts running at him, he's like, what the fuck? You can't just do that. You can't just steal my woman. That's my fiance. And he gets shot. Just gets fucking blasted right away. So, like, that's what I originally wanted to talk about in this entire thing before I took up 27 minutes to try and talk about a bunch of other stuff and just ramble on again. I make videos way too long. I can get that. And no one's fucking here. What are you here right now? You're not. I'm talking to myself, aren't I? This is talking to church in the future 3 years from now when I go back and rewatch old videos and hear myself fucking ramble on and talk shit about it. Hi, how you doing? This is going to be a mind fuck when I actually do that. But no one else is here right now. But I'm going to keep talking because I fucking feel like it. So, the One Piece, we must find the One Piece. All of it then culminates in they have a really cool scene at the amusement park where a lot of fun shit is happening, and they do this really nice thing on the Ferris wheel, and it keeps reminding me of how cool Luffy is, and how just like of a dope character he is, and how soulful and down to earth he is, and just how much he cares about just people in general. But then their mermaid friend, by the way, yep, I forgot to mention that part of it. It's the show. You just watch this. I guess I recommend you go watch the show yourself. Their mermaid friend named, what's her name? Their mermaid friend gets kidnapped because mermaids are like a really high valued person, high valued slave in this world that they're at. So the mermaid girl gets kidnapped, and then they call back Duval, who comes. So Sanji kicks his face in, and it gives him basically free plastic surgery. Which, you know, every Hollywood artist would kill to have this one done. Just have your face get kicked in a bunch, and then it fixes your face, and you become pretty. It kicks his face in, and it becomes beautiful. And then because it becomes beautiful and it changes his face, he becomes like subservient to Sanji. He just like, so he just will do anything that the Straw Hats need him to do, which I really like that whole thing that they do a lot of times, where it showcases a lot in this arc, where they'll, like, the Straw Hat pirate crew typically has enemies turn to their friends, and then it all connects. Like, everything in One Piece usually builds up to everything else in One Piece, and they use what just happened as like an extra thing that later on happens, and it all keeps really good continuity. And that's one of my favorite things about the show. Like, even if you have to wait like 100 episodes for a reveal to happen, they always reveal it. There's always a reason for everything so far that I can remember. I don't remember everything being shown that never got a reason later down in the line in the future. Everything typically leads into everything else really nice. So then they call them back because they promise to help them, and they have these flying fish things. So like, okay, you guys used to be kidnappers. We need your help to find a kidnap victim. So they fly around, they try to find a kidnap victim. They eventually find her at this slave auction thing, and they run in. And originally when they run in, they plan on buying her. They plan on winning the auction because they have money back on the ship, so they're going to spend 200 million berries to buy the mermaid back from the people. Well, the mermaid finally comes out. I almost forgot. I want to touch on one thing. I think it's kind of stupid, but I also kind of like it now. Hockey is becoming a really important, prominent part of the show now, I think, because they showcase it a lot. But the first time you ever see the hockey being used is when fucking Zoro's fighting Duval, and he uses it on his goddamn bull, which I thought was kind of dumb, because, like, it's a weak-ass villain. Just to showcase that he has hockey right then and there. But I'm excited to see the guy hopefully teach him how to use it or something. Well, I guess that's not going to happen anymore because I got to the point where they all disappeared. So I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But you know, who knows? So what was I saying? Where was I at? Yeah, so they called Duval back, and I forgot to mention. So in the thing, the giant mentions this dude next to him is hockey, and it turns out that's the ship guy that they're looking for because they meet this really cool bar woman, and she's like, "Yeah, you looking for the guy that can coat your ship? He's not here. Has been for a couple months. He left to go do gambling because he's old and likes to gamble shit away and everything like that." And then turns out that guy is actually really, really important. I'll probably get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. It was really, really important. I really like it. I think it's a really cool reveal, and it came out of nowhere. It's a bigger twist than any M. Night Shyamalan movie ever of all fucking time, except maybe the Sixth. No, it's way better than the Sixth Sense twist. So there's this guy in there, and he like they're about to put the collar on the mermaid, and she's like scared. So he makes the dude pass out. It gets cool, and then the giant was like, "I've seen that hockey before. Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, "I just don't like when young girls are screaming." But eventually, they put the collar on the girl. Like, "Hi, Yippee! You guys are ready? About to see my cat." So Yippee's gonna join us for the rest of this video because why the fuck not? Like, Yippee always comes to me because he's hungry. He wants food. Man, 33 minutes. I still probably got 20 more minutes of stuff to talk about. So get ready. Come here. Meow. Come here. Meow. Come here. Let them see you first. Come here. Let them see you. Say hi. Say meow. I'll get you your food in a minute. Just say hello to the fucking camera. Will you say hello to the goddamn camera, please? Say hello. Just meow once. Fine, I'll get you your food. Yeah, see, now you meow. Okay, where was I at? Okay, so they put the collar on the girl, and then they bring her out. The auction thing happens. One dude bites his tongue off, which I didn't think could actually kill you, but I guess it might actually kill you. I don't know. I haven't looked it up, but one dude bites his tongue off so he doesn't have to fucking get sold in slavery. And they bring the mermaid out. And when they bring the mermaid out, by the way, in this entire thing, I knew for a fucking fact, like I knew 100% for a fact that fucking they were going to fight the people now. Like they were going to go no holds barred. Because here's the thing. Zoro almost did already. Because Zoro didn't know. But Luffy doesn't give a shit. Luffy doesn't give a fuck about the rules, or who's going to come after him, or who's going to try to kill him if he breaks them. As long as one of his friends or one of his crewmates is in trouble, he doesn't give a fucking flying shit at all. He doesn't fucking care. And I love that about him. So there are all these fucking flying fish. And right now, it's just like Nami, Frankie, Usopp, and like a couple other people, and Hachi, and the little starfish guy. And they're all there, and they're like, we're going to buy her. So she comes out, they reveal it, and they're about to say 200 million berries. But as they do it, the same stupid celestial dragon bullshit asshole fucker who shot the guy who he stole the fiance from, and who he was kicking the dude that was riding him and like kicked the one dude. That guy, he finally arrived as well, and he's like the brother of the other two people, the brother and the son of the other two people. So he says 500 million berries because he really wanted a fucking mermaid. He's horny as fuck for a mermaid. He's more horny for a mermaid than fucking Sanji was. And this guy is like a creepy little oaf dude. He's always dribbling from his nose. He looks ugly as shit. I fucking hate him. And I'm so happy that what happened to him. I might even roll the clip of it because it's so satisfying. It's, oh, muy bien. It's one of the most satisfying punches I've ever seen in anything, including anime, TV, movies in general. It's just so fucking satisfying. It's more satisfying than me imagining kicking someone in the head with my steel-toed boot who deserves it. So, this guy's sitting there, he's like, I want that mermaid, 500 million berries. And then they're all crushed. Like, well, the fuck are we gonna do now? We can't do shit. We don't have that kind of money. So they don't know what to do. And then, Luffy, who has Zoro on his flying fish now after Zoro got lost, he grabs him and he pulls him up. They fucking crash through the ceiling into the slave house, and they're like, we're here to save you, mermaid friend. And it's like, okay, that's funny. So Luffy is like looking at him, and he's like, he's running down the steps to go and save the mermaid. As he does this, Hachi tries to grab him to stop him because he's in front of the celestial dragons, and if he does anything, it'll like they'll attack him with the admirals and everything. The marines will come after him, and also if he touches the collar on her neck, it'll explode. He doesn't know how to get it off, so they need the key first. So he's running down the steps and he grabs at him, and he was hiding his fisherman stuff before because the fishermen are treated like shit. They do a really good allegory for like racism and everything too when this happens. How everyone treats fishermen like garbage, even though the fishermen are stronger, faster, and can do more things than them. Instead of asking for their help, they use them, and they treat them, they ostracize them because they're different, they look like they're weird looking, which, kind of, it's fucking horrible. Like, the stuff that they say to him, and they do is horrible. And he tries to grab, but his two hands aren't working, so he pulls out his other forearms. And when he does this, everyone around the crowd is like, oh, it's a stupid little fishman. He's got diseases. He's gonna fucking kill us all. We can stop. We gotta throw him in a cage. Kill that guy. Fucking get rid of him. God, my leg is full of bug bites. Fucking stop that fucker. Get his ass. Don't let him near the stage. Don't let him keep fucking walking. Blah, blah, blah. Stop him. Contain him. Ostracize him. Hang him. Fucking burn him at the stake. Or some bullshit like that. So, then he gets shot by the same dude who just bought the fucking mermaid. He gets popped in the fucking chest. And honestly, I thought he died. I don't think he's dead anymore because I think Chopper like helps him and heals him, and he picks him up. So I don't think he's dead. But I thought he was dead. I was like getting emotional. I was like, what the fuck? This dude used to be an enemy. He then became a friend, a super good friend, and he was trying to stop him, and he just gets shot from it. And then Luffy's just like sitting there looking at him like with the little like the white eye thing. Like he's really angry, but he's really upset. He's like, it's saddening. It's fucking horrible, man. God, 40 minutes already. It's fucking horrible. But then, so Goober who shot him, is like, I killed Fishman, I killed the Fishman, blah, 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 and I got the mermaid, ha. And I'm like, I hate you. I absolutely despise the ground you walk on, and I hope that you fucking start snorting glass. What's up, Yip? Hey, are you done your food? Did you come up here to listen to me talk about One Piece too? You hear me talk about One Piece? Okay. So, he starts shooting him, and Luffy starts to slowly walk towards him. And in my head, I'm like, oh my god, yes, please. Fucking finally. Yes, please. Kick this motherfucker's ass. As a matter of fact, kick all these motherfuckers' asses. Everyone in this building deserves to get thrown with a gum Gatlin. Alright? Sorry, I had to fart. Everyone in here should be fucking... It needs a gum axe to the fucking skull. So like, please go fuck this guy up. Please go kick this motherfucker in the fucking head. So he starts walking to him, but then Hachi grabs him. He's like, no, Luffy, please don't. Please, I deserve this. I was evil. I wanted to make up for what I did to Nami back in the day. I've always been a pirate. This is my comeuppance for everything I've ever done. I'm an evil little fish boy. I deserve this. And I'm like, no, don't listen to him. If I was in Luffy in this situation, I wouldn't fucking listen to him either. Like, I would be pissed. I would be fuming with anger. I'd be like, no, I can't keep my promise. Not anymore. I can't fucking do it. So, Then the guy's like, you know what? Shut the fuck up, fish boy. Not Luffy, the one dude. He's like, I'll finish you off. And as he says that, Luffy breaks his promise. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck you. And he fucking walks up to the dude, and he doesn't even use the rubber powers. He just goes, like, look, I'll show you on Yippee. He just goes, and fucking makes him fly like 50 feet backwards. It's so fucking satisfying. I fucking love it, man. I fucking love it. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go down. And the crew, they don't even care that bad shit happened. They just made some evil things happen. They don't go fuck. They're with Luffy all the way. Ride or fucking dies, these guys are. So Luffy's like, my bad, guys. I just made a big mistake, and Adam was gonna come after us. And then they're like, I'm just upset that I didn't get to do it. And then it's a no holds barred fight. They start fighting fucking everyone. They start kicking all their asses, taking names, fighting bitches, throwing knights against the wall. There's fucking 360 style Phoenix. The Sanji's kicking them with food names. Luffy's gum punching them. Usopp sits on a guy, and and it's really fucking cool. And I'm like, damn, this is so dope. Like, I don't think this can get any better than this. These guys are finally getting the comeuppance. I came with this arc to end, really simple, really plain. But it doesn't fucking end there. It just gets way more complicated, way more confusing, but 10 times fucking better. Turns out, this old dude that's the ship guy, he comes out, and he's like, I hear a ruckus. And he looks at everybody, and then they pass the fuck out, because he's using his hockey power. But then he sees that there's a bunch of pirates there. The dude Law is there, and I think Law's pretty cool. He's got a nice power. And there's another dude named Kid in the back. He's also got a pretty cool power. And then they're like, I'm sorry, I'm losing energy now because I got home. And when I get home, I start to go mode. I also been talking way too long, but it's almost over. I promise it's almost over because there's not much to talk about. It's the ending. I don't want to talk about the people's powers, their names, and the cool stuff that happens. So just hang in there with me for a little bit longer. If you're already here, hang in there with me for a little bit longer. Like you're looking at those cat posters, say hang in there. This is my Baja Blast. You fucking idiot. Get fucked, nerd. So then, after all that happens, that dude with white hair, it seems like weird Wyvern, Aragorn. I'm just gonna call him the dude with white hair because I have a better name for him later after all this. He comes out and he sees the collars on the mermaid while Frank is looking for the key. Well, they don't need the key because apparently this guy can just like make explosions not hurt people, which is cool. He just touches the collar, everyone's scared, and they're just like, no, you're gonna make it blow up. And then the thing blows up and she doesn't die. And he gets the collar off of him. He's like, Straw Hat Boy, I wanted to meet you for so very long. Then it comes out, find out the Marines have been surrounding the slave auction house for like a hot minute now, and may have been setting stuff up around the perimeters, like around the boundaries. So all three captains, Law, Kid, and Luffy, start to walk out, and they argue about who's going to take care of it. And like, I'll take care of it. No, I'll take care of it. Blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And then they all take care of it. It's a really cool fight scene. I wish they would have fought the giant robot, the Kuma robots together. I think that would have been a cool, like, combine of their powers. But I understand now why they didn't. I understood that after I had the thought after what happens with the Kuma robots. But they go out, and you get to experience all their powers. And they don't explain what fruit they ate. And I don't even know what it would be fucking called. The rep fruit, the fucking ring fruit. I don't know what the fruit would be called they ate. Or if they even ate a fruit or something. But it's super cool. It's super confusing. So right now I'm just going to go through all the other pirate powers and their things because I think it's pretty fucking dope. So Luffy obviously has the rubber fruit. And they keep saying his fruit. They act like his fruit out of all of them is the weirdest one. But the one dude can use... If you ever seen Naruto with the Rinnegan, it has the power to pull and push things. He basically has that. But it also has like... He also has powers of like fucking Magneto. where he can build a giant arm of metal stuff like guns and cannons and things, and he can like pull things towards him and then push things away, and it's really cool. And then you have Law's power, which he puts people in this ring and he slashes it and their limbs fall apart, but they don't bleed. They just kind of fall and they limp, and then he can put their limbs on other things, and he switches a dude's head with a cannonball and starts flipping his head over and over, and then Luffy punches people with rubber, and they're like, whoa, that's kind of odd. Like, no, motherfucker, you're literally fucking juggling a dude's head. What do you mean that's odd? What did you just do? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the in the goddamn hell? And then they fight all the Marines and they win, obviously, because they're fucking awesome. And then you get to see their other cruise powers. There's one dude with cool spinny blades. There's a bear that can speak. There's a dude that can just breathe fire out of his mouth. It looks like one of the puppets from Kakuzu in Naruto. And it's fucking awesome. But I don't know how he's able to do that because Ace has the flame fruit. So, but Ace can't blow fire. So maybe the one dude has the fucking fire flame breath fruit. I don't fucking know, man, but it's just super cool. It's a really cool fight. Luffy goes gear 3 mode, and then Law makes fun of him, and it's a really funny line. He's like, what a horrible finish. Luffy's like, is it? He's a midget. They fight, they win, and then they all run to their separate ways, and this is when it gets super fucking good. As they go their separate ways, they're running. They keep talking shit about each other. They're like, I'll see you on the fucking red line, and when I do, we're gonna be fighting, we're gonna be enemies and shit. But then they run in to Kuma, which, if you don't know who Kuma is, he's the paw guy that sent the one bitch away on Thriller Bark, and the guy that made Zoro experience all of Luffy's pain on Thriller Bark. And he's really badass, and he's super fucking strong, and I can't wait to see them fight him. I really hope Zoro fights him. I think I've seen, like, so I know some stuff, spoilers on Twitter from, like, clips I've seen from threads, and I also know about, like, the time skip and stuff like that. And other things about the show that I wish I didn't know about, but, like, you know, it's been out for years, and this has 1,000 episodes. It's kind of hard to stop any spoilers from coming your way, which is why a lot of the stakes here are not stakeful, because that's not the right way to use that word, but I don't care, because I know what kind of happens. I know, like, some people aren't going to die. I know that some things aren't going to happen the way they do, but I always love to see how they, like, get out of it, because it's always super cool to see that. It's always, like, amazing to see how they actually escape these things, or what the story does to escape them. This one was super interesting, I didn't see any of it coming, but to see Kuma, and right away I knew something was off, because he shoots laser beams, and I don't remember him shooting fucking laser beams. He's got the paw fruit, not the laser fruit, so I remember him having paws on those things, not little fucking Gatling guns. So right away I was like, something's fucking off about this. But right away you see Law and Kid fight one of them, and it's a really cool fight scene, and everything's really dope. But then you start seeing the other people fight them, so you get to experience the other pirates. There's one pirate girl, she's a captain. She can turn people into children or old people, and I guess she can also do it to herself. She's got like the grow fruit or something. There's one dude. Like, and this is why it's fucking confusing, because there's just so many people, and they have so many cool powers, and I wish they showed them a lot more. I loved every single fucking one of them. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was an amazing sequence from everything after the slave auction thing was fucking baller, confusing, and fantastic. I loved every fucking second of it. But I'm not going to explain all the fights in detail, because I can't remember them all. I just remember their powers and like that. So there's one Kuma fighting them, and then you cuts over to the Straw Hat Pirates, and they're back at the bar, and this is what fuck, man, never mind, there's so much more I have to talk about. It's gonna be like an hour long. I didn't mean to do this. I never mean to do this. Okay, listen, I never mean to go this hard. It actually makes it worse for me, because now I have more stuff to edit. I gotta cut out all the times I went silent and had nothing to say, and I was trying to remember my point, and like that. I gotta cut all that out now. Okay, so it's actually hard for me. I don't mean to do this. I love to speak. I like to talk, man. This is my form of therapy. I love to say things. God damn it. They go back to the bar. Turns out the gray-haired old dude is actually the first mate of Gold Roger's crew. What a fucking reveal. Did you just meow? Or was that something else? I think that was something else. What a fucking reveal What the holy shit? He's the guy. And I think Luffy also met another member of his crew at the bar on the island where he got executed. Because he said something in the thing. He met like some guy in a bar. And he was like, hey, don't you remember you part of the crew? Or maybe the dude just knew Gold D. Roger. And I know that Frankie knew the guy that built the ship. So then we get a lot of lore drop. It was like that meme. Everything's coming together. We get a lot of lore drop. Turns out, Gold D. Roger wasn't fucking captured. He turned himself in because he was dying of a sickness. It also turns out the flower-headed goober dude, old man, that was living inside the whale they met in the very beginning of the show, that said he was a part of a pirate crew for a couple years, is also a doctor, and he was a doctor that was treating Gold D. Roger for the 3 years that he spent taking over the Grand fucking Line, becoming king of the pirates. And it all comes together like, oh, we met that guy. So then one dude is like, oh, I'm glad he's still alive. But then he tells us the entire crew, slowly, he disbanded it. He sent us all away. And now we all went our separate paths. That way we didn't get tracked by the military. And we didn't get captured and everything. And I don't know where anyone went, but we all went our separate ways. And we're all here. You know, the crew wasn't captured. And that's not what fucking happened. The military lied to you, as militaries often do. And the Gold D. Roger turned himself in because he was sick and dying anyway. But on his deathbed, he gave everyone the thing to become pirates, to go find his treasure and find the One Piece and everything, because he thought it'd be funny. I think is what they're going at. The guy never confirms it. Like, I think Usopp's one who says is like, so Gold D. Roger said that just to make everyone pirates before he died because he thought it'd be cool. And the guy's like, I can't speak on that, but I think he's right. I think like, yeah, he did it just so he could have the last laugh. So all the crew disbanded. They went to separate ways. The one dude is the doctor of the crew, and it's all coming together. It's all making a lot of sense. It's all coming right back around, and I fucking love that. I thought it was a really cool fucking thing to say, and a really amazing story that they're building off of here. And then Robin asks him about the ancient language that Gold D. Roger wrote on the plaque thing that they found in Skypiea. And she's like, well, how do you know how to do it? Do you guys know what happened in that world, the 900 years of blank history we don't have? Do you know what happened? And the guy's like, yeah, we fucking do. And he's like, I'll tell you, but I think you should figure it out on your own. I think you should go on your own journey, figure it out. And Robin takes that bet. She's like, fine, yep, you know what? I will figure it on my own, and I will do it, and I will do whatever. And he says that Gold D. Roger didn't even speak that language. He couldn't even understand the things. He says something super cryptic, but I think it's going to come back because my buddy mentioned to me that space is a really big part of what One Piece is going to do. They're going to do stuff with planets, and Anru is already on the fucking moon, so, you know, that's fun. So he says, like, space is a big part of it, and everything like that. So I think what that means is maybe the universe literally did speak to Roger. Maybe it did tell him, and he just fucking knew it right down, and he wrote it fucking down, and it was really cool. So then she's like, yeah, I'm going to go my own path. And then Usopp almost asked about the One Piece. Luffy gets angry. He's like, no, don't tell me the One Piece. I don't know if it's real or not. I want to have a fun journey. I want to keep going. I just want to find it on my own, and I just want to have fun and become king of the pirates because it's goofy and it's awesome, and I'm just having fun. But again, I didn't mention it before. The one thing I was talking about that I like Luffy's crew because I said something. What did I say? What did I say before? Oh, they turn their friends. I like Luffy's crew because they turn their enemies into friends a lot of the times, and it's really dope when they do that. I also really love that a lot of the other pirates. There's only one pirate on this place that has a bounty higher than Luffy, and that's Kid. And the girl at the bar mentions to him the only reason his bounty is higher than Luffy's is because Kid is willing to do ruthless, horrible shit and like hurt people and do evil things. So it was it hit me in the head a little. I was like, damn. It's a really cool dichotomy that they have with all the other pirates, whereas they're a pirate crew that only ever help people, and they tend to just try to be the best that they can and be as most like helpful. They don't steal, they don't pillage, they don't raid, they don't like just kill randomly. They will only do it if it's necessary, and they're trying to protect other people like less so themselves. Like they give a good name to pirates, whereas all the other pirates do what normal pirates do, and or what everyone else knows what pirates do, where they do all those other things. And that's how they get their bounties. But Luffy, its crew, and his bounty are super high, and they're super well known, all because they've only ever helped people. And I think it's a really cool dichotomy that he has between him, his crew, and the other crew members and everything like that. So I think that's neat. So the dude tells him all about the Gold D. Roger and the story behind him, and it's really cool, and it's really nice, and I love it. And I think it's dope. And he tells him that one time Shanks came to the island, he met Shanks. and he forgot, he saw he didn't have his straw hat. Luffy also finds out that Shanks was part of Goldie Roger's crew, and then he's like, that's why I wanted to meet you, because Shanks talked about you, and everything like that, and it was cool. I wanted to meet you. Blah, blah, that's hearsay. And then this is when they go their separate ways. So the guy tells him, in 3 days, I have your ship done, and when I have your ship done, come back, meet me, but you should go split up and hide, because the admirals are coming, and they're going to come for you guys, because of what you guys did at the slave thing, so, and what you did to celestial dragons, so get the fuck out of here. And they go separate ways. Law and Kid are fighting Akuma. Well then, another one shows up in front of the Straw Hat Pirates, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, wait, what, it just showed us that Law and them fought theirs. Did they not, did it kill them and then move over here? And then it cuts back to other people, that weird wizard guy that keeps saying, you don't see the shadow of death, I do not die today, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, what the fuck, what, is there multiple? What is fucking going on? I was so confused for a minute, and then I kind of put together they were robots, before they said that they're robots, but I was so confused for a minute, because there's like 3 Kumas, and they're all fighting their fucking pirate crews, and everything, and it's really fun. It's a really dope scene. There's a lot of cool fights that go on, a lot of cool powers that get shown off. So the one thing, so Law and Kid, I've already talked about that, I don't need to talk about that anymore. They beat theirs in a fun way. Then it cuts to another thing. There's all the other captains, like I said, there's the little girl that can turn people into kids and turn people into adults. And then there's this one dude from Skypiea, which he has got the wings on his back. He just become really muscular. He just like grows muscles and shit. There's the one voodoo dude who can turn people into voodoo dolls, and he uses them, and he puts them in his skin, and then it makes it so he doesn't die, and he can like live, and he has extra lives and shit. And then there's another, like, he can also turn himself into a giant straw doll, which kind of a useless power, especially when you're fighting a dude made of light, which I knew that one dude was made of light. This is the Admiral I'm talking about now. There's one Admiral that shows up. He's a real person. He keeps like shooting beams of light, and he keeps them at the speed of light. I thought originally it seems like super speed or something, but then he gets cut in half, and his body like melts and then reforms itself, and then he shoots like beams of light and they explode. So I'm like, is he made of light? Turns out he is made of light. So he's probably like the #1 guy who could fight Blackbeard. How do you fight that? I think you just take away light. Maybe his power comes from the sun or something. So if it's dark, he can't use it. I don't know. Damn, look at the hair coming off of you. But it's really cool. He's a really neat guy. But so, fighting him as a paper mache doll, probably not the best idea, and it isn't the best idea because this guy almost dies. And then, right before he dies, there's this dude with long arms that have been... Oh, there's also a fucking T-Rex, apparently. This dude who's like he looks like a Christopher Columbus head-ass motherfucker. He's got a pointy hat and everything, 2 cutlery swords. He turns into a goddamn T-Rex, which was awesome. Like, it was so cool when I saw that happen. I saw him transform. I was like, is he turned into a T-Rex? Is he turned into a dinosaur? That's a fucking dinosaur. And it is an ancient Lugia devil fruit, whatever. And then, after all that, like I said, the one dude's about to get killed by a light guy. And then, this dude with long arms that we saw before, he starts playing music with his body. His mouth is a keyboard, his arm becomes a trumpet, his head becomes a cymbal. It's fucking bizarre. It comes out of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, what? Why were these characters not shown before? We saw a wax dude and a guy that can turn himself into blades, a mole woman. Like, this show keeps surprising me with its enemies and stuff that it keeps showing off. But yeah, he turns into like a music man. He plays some music and cuts a guy in half, and then his body reforms and everything. And then, after all that, the guy gets a call on his snail from his nephew. And his nephew has like a big axe, and apparently uses kung fu that can hurt Luffy even though it's made of rubber. He's like, hey, finally you answered. We gotta go fight the Straw Hats. You gotta fight the Straw Hats, these other 2 people, or this guy. Pick your poison. So they go fight the Straw Hats. Well, at this same time, the Straw Hats have finally defeated their Kuma robot that they've been fighting, which we later find out they're called PX1, PX4, and stuff. They're like robots. And then so the nephew, the light guy, and Kuma, and a Kuma robot are all there now. They just beat the one. They're fucking exhausted. Like, I'm looking at them like, damn, they really do look tired. Like, that was a rough-ass fucking fight. Like, they legitimately looked down their luck. I was like, it can't get worse. Finally beat the big bad guy. They're not going to keep going. They're going to end the episode here. They're going to end the arc here. And they're going to wait for their ship for the next 2 days and have some goofy time. I was, again, completely, utterly fucking wrong. What happens is the guy comes up with another robot, and they're sitting there like, what the fuck? We just beat one of these things. We can't do it again. We can't keep fighting. This is fucking crazy. But they gotta keep fighting. So instead, they do the one thing that they never do. They fucking run away. I get this on all this hair of my body. Like, they're exhausted. You can really fucking tell, and it really sets it up. I'm like, holy shit, they're gonna get fucking hurt. But again, I know about the time skip thing. So, I know they don't die. But it is fun to see how they get to the point where they get at. So, they're fighting this one, and they're all like, we have to fucking run now. Just keep running, split into groups, and run away. Also, Zoro's nine sword style comes back again after it hasn't been fucking used since Eni's lobby, and it came out of fucking nowhere. I'll never get over that part. Then they keep running. They're all running away, but as they're running, they all get trapped by one thing. Kuma goes after Sanji's group. Kuma goes after Zoro's group. The light guy goes after Luffy's group. No, they're all fucking switches around. All I know is they're all getting trapped. Zoro gets hit with a light beam, and he's about to fucking die. But right when he's about to die, he gets saved by the old gray dude. He gets saved by the first mate of Gold D. Roger. He just comes up and kicks his fucking leg up, and before no one can even hurt him because they just keep going through him because he's made of fucking light, but he just kicks his leg up and and they call him like the Dark Swordsman or something, so maybe he's got like dark powers, so that's why he can do it. I don't know. It's so confusing. It's so weird. I want to keep watching it. I'm going to keep watching it when I get done with this. You'll see why in a minute when I get to the very end of it, but I'm super excited to keep watching. So they're all fighting, and they're fighting the Kuma robot, but they can't do it, and they're trying to run away, and then all of a sudden, when they're fighting the one Kuma robot, and everyone's like down the luck, they're all like losing, they're all like Usopp's carrying Zoro, and they're running, and Brook tries to stay behind, and he does a really fun thing, he's like, well, that was fucking useless, and he gets fucking cracked. Chopper gets really angry, he pops 3 rumble balls, and he becomes giant Chopper, evil thing again, that he did in Eni's lobby, and everyone's like scared, and like, god damn it, and then Robin can't do anything, because she never really does anything except read books, and Nami's sitting there too, and she can't do anything because she's a woman, and but when everything looks really bad, and I think Sanji's about to get fucking blasted, the real Kuma shows up, the real Paul man, and he blasts the one thing away, and everyone's mad. They're like, "What the fuck? Why'd you do that? That works for you. You're supposed to help us. Why did you hit the robot thing?" But then he also does this line where he says, if you had to go on vacation anywhere, where would you go? And then he looks at Zoro, and he fucking whacks Zoro. Now, this guy has the power to just make people disappear, and the one dude, the nephew of the light man, says something like, it's said that when he does that, they travel for 3 days and 3 nights over a distance of time. And that's where they go. Only Kuma knows where they go, but that's, they just disappear. They're not dead, or they're probably dead, I don't fucking know. But that's what he does. That's what he does to them. And I think that's why he asked where they want to go on vacation, because that's where he'll send them if they say it. But no one ever answers his question. He just sends them off randomly. So he sends Zoro off, and then they're like, whoa, what the fuck? He's fucking gone. Holy shit. Like, I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm actually surprised that happened myself. I was like, what the fuck? And then he sends fucking Sanji away. And then he sends Usopp away. And then he sends Brook away. And then he sends Robin away. And then Nami. And Frankie. And Chopper. Big, not just small Chopper either. He sends the big giant Chopper away. He starts fucking blasting them back and forth. And Luffy's emotional distress during this moment is so fucking crazy. Because after Zoro goes away, he tells them all to keep running. And but you can tell he's really upset. Because Zoro was his first crewmate. His first crew member was Zoro. And, that's just, his first mate. He's, his best fucking buddy. Zoro has saved him countless times. From drowning, from clowns, from fucking... I don't know anything else, actually, besides the drowning in the clowns. But he saved them numerous fucking times. They're fucking bros. But Zoro's gone now, and Luffy still has to watch out for the other members of the crew. And so when he needs to take the captain role, he takes his captain role super seriously. He's like, keep fucking running. Keep going. But yeah, like I said, then Paw Boy just goes, whop, whop, whop. And Luffy watches as every single member of his crew just gets walloped away. They're all gone. And the final one is Robin. And he tries to go save Robin, but he's not there in time. And he misses him. And they're all gone. And he sits there, he's like, I'm worth this. I'm a captain. They're all fucking disappeared. They're all gone. What the fuck am I going to do? But before this happened, Paw dude went up to the dark swordsman guy, the guy that was Goldie Roger's first mate, and he says, "Trust me." And the guy's like, "Why should I trust you?" And the guy's like, "Well, you just have to, blah, blah, blah." And the light guy's like, "What are you doing, Kuma? You better have an explanation for this. You can't just do that. Maybe you should inform me." He's like, "This has nothing to do with you." So, I don't think Kuma killed them. I think Kuma saved them. Obviously didn't kill them, as I said. I know they don't die. But I think Kuma saved them. But I don't know why. And I don't know why he wouldn't just launch the other people away or like do something with them if he was trying to say, like, it's so confusing, but I'm so intrigued in the mystery of what happened there. I want to find out, I want to fucking know. So, he sends them all away, and then he looks at Luffy. And he says to Luffy, "You and I will never see each other again." And then, boom, Luffy is gone, it cuts to black, and that's where I ended it. That's where it actually was really funny. It ended the same time I had to leave work. So it was actually a perfect ending. And then I was like, I had to talk about this. There's so much cool shit that happened. I need to sit here and just ramble on about how cool this fucking arc was. How much cool shit happened during this arc. It was really cool, wasn't it? Did you hear me talk about it? Did you like it? It was really cool. There's just so much stuff that just amazed me. Like, it was so intriguing. There's such a mystery now of what happened to the crew. Like, is this the time skip? Is this where they have 3 years away from each other? Where did they go? What was Kuma doing? I don't know, man. What's with all these new people's powers are showing us just to have us see them for like a couple episodes and then disappear? I don't fucking know. There's such a big mystery, and it's so intriguing, and I'm so hooked on it, and I really, really want to go back and watch it now, and which I am going to do when I get back inside, and to like look at it and understand what happened. And going from there. It is such an amazing fucking show. And if you did watch all of this all the way through, and you did something, I don't know, comment your favorite flavor of Doritos. Mine's Cool Ranch. Weird question to have at the very end of the thing. But if you did just watch it, full spoilers. I know I spoiled a bunch of stuff that was important for the show if you're going to start watching it and everything. But I did warn you and everything. Get into the show. There's 1,000 episodes. You don't have to stick with it. You can always keep coming back to it. It can be a comfort show. You just put on when you're trying to go to sleep, when you're laying down. You just want something to watch. You just want something to, like, just relax to. Just, when you can't have anything else to watch. You've seen too many YouTube videos, seen too many movies, you're not interested in anything else, put on fucking One Piece. It's really good television. It's really good TV. The characters are phenomenally written. They all have their own motivations, their own like stuff, and they're all very independent from one another. But as a crew, they work together super well. The world building is amazing. The character building is amazing. The group building is amazing. The group dynamic is fantastic. I love how they all work together, how they talk to each other, how it always feels like once you meet a new crew member in the show, you can kind of tell they're going to become a new crew member because of the way they act with the other crew members. And then as soon as they join the crew, it's like they were always meant to be there. Like the dichotomy and the similarities and the chemistry between them all just works right away. And a lot of times you learn about these characters and you start to hate them right away. Like a lot of people have the problem with Luffy. You start to hate him because he's annoying, he's rambunctious, he doesn't really fit the role of a main character or a captain role. But then he does. Like, you start to see as he cares more about everyone else. He's always willing to fight for them. He's always willing to stand up and do anything for the smaller man. And he's willing to do whatever he needs to do for any of the people he calls his crew member. And it's just so good how you learn to love these characters by starting not to like them. Like, even Frankie and Usopp, both two beloved characters. I hated them originally when I first met them even in their arcs where they're joining the crew. I hated them. I absolutely hated Usopp up until Alabasta. That's like Alabasta. That's like almost 200 episodes in. I hated Usopp. I thought he was a worthless character. He's like the comedic relief guy, but he's never really does a good job at it, and he's always useless. So he cries and doesn't do anything. But come Alabasta, he starts doing stuff, and then come Enies Lobby, he starts doing way fucking more, and it becomes one of my favorite characters. So the show does a lot of good job of building these things up, building up their arcs, building up their motivations, and making you really genuinely feel and care about them. And I think it's fucking amazing. So I highly recommend watching this show if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, I'd recommend go rewatching it. Because I think it's a really fucking great show. I really fucking love it. And this arc blew my fucking mind with how much it didn't seem like it was going to be super important. And then how super important it became. Because it started off with the crew goofing around, going to the amusement park, stopping slave trading people, fighting it back against the government again like they usually do. And I thought it was going to be a small, condensed thing where it wasn't really going to expand itself more to like the broader narrative or anything else. And then they all disappeared. So I was fucking bewildered. I was blown away. Yeah, I gotta go inside, hopefully edit this, upload it, and relax and watch more One Piece, and probably order myself some food, because I was gonna stop at Sheetz, but I didn't because I was too busy talking. If I stopped there, I would just talk in the gas station thing for another like 40 minutes. I didn't want to do that because I was gonna look weird. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, take care of everything. But I think that's it. So thank you for watching. If you did, I really appreciate it. I thank you for the views, thank you for everything else, thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed me rambling. I know I wasn't supposed to talk for like an hour and everything else, but I ended up doing it like I usually do. So if you are watching, you are here, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I think that's it. I will see you later, most likely. When I know probably next thing I probably will talk about is, again, probably will be One Piece, because I am hooked on it again, like an addict gets hooked on methamphetamine. It is the best kind of crack I could ask for, is this anime. I absolutely love it. So I am super, super excited to keep watching it, finishing it, and keep learning more and more about the show and the lore, and just getting really into it and everything like that, and see if some of my theories come to fruition and everything like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you did, I appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.